What's the best way to keep track of my child's medication? And when should I be concerned that they've taken too much of their medication?
Two ways. Make sure you know what the medication is and what it's being used for. Those medications will always come with directions from either your physician or your pharmacist. And then it's always a good idea to keep a log. Write them down, check them off. Having a checklist is, I think, the best way to monitor that. And then parents know their children better than anyone else. You know if their activity, their sleep level, their eating habits are normal, or if they're not. And if you see abnormalities, that's the time to raise the level of concern. In the institution that I work with, Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital, we routinely do not recommend that practice because of the recent FDA regulations and recommendations on dosage. That can get to be problematic because you forget which drug you gave when and how much of acetaminophen, for instance, you're giving depending on what product you're using. Before I would engage in that practice, I would certainly talk to your physician or your pharmacist about doing such.
My niece really hates taking medication. Is there a way I can get it to taste better?
Drug companies have spent a lot of money over the recent years to try and eliminate those bad tasting medications, but there's only a certain amount that they can do. In some cases, you can use things like jelly or peanut butter, assuming the patient doesn't have a peanut allergy. You can disguise it in something else. Sometimes it's just worth grinning and bearing it and offering the patient a reward for taking the medication without hiding it in something.